Hi YouTube. It's been a minute. I've been busy and ultimately have been feeling, I think, a bit at odds with what I want to do right now as for content. I have plenty of ideas, and I think I have had just such a shift in routine recently that it's been difficult for me to get into the swing of filming again. So I've been taking odd videos here and there of some stuff that I've been doing. I mean, I have a lot of interesting things that have happened, and I don't have a lot of footage of it, which is okay. I'm gearing up for a couple down weeks, like chill weeks, and then really kind of throwing myself into preparing for the market in Salem, preparing myself for a wonderful little setup, a little workshop Skillshare I'm doing with Secret Apothecary this upcoming Saturday, that I will leave the link to down below, and that I think I mentioned on a community post, and also kind of having to get used to my partner right now being out of work and not being out of the house a lot of the time. Usually I have, like, I don't know, let's say I wake up at 9 or 8, and then up until maybe 3 or 4 I have the house to myself. But he was unfortunately laid off, and I have been, which I think I actually filmed when it happened, so you'll see that in this video, but it's been a bit of a rough month between going camping at the beginning of the month to preparing for a restock, then immediately going into the pole showcase, then immediately doing another restock, and I know I only did one this month. I don't even know when it happened. But all of this kind of happening, and today is like the first day in 3 weeks that I haven't been preparing for a huge event at the end of this week. It's the first day in 3 weeks that I'm like, I don't have to do anything today. Like, I actually don't have to do anything. I don't have the looming shop restock over me. I don't have a pole showcase that I'm mentally preparing for. I can sit and do nothing and just do spell work. So I wanted to film a little bit of that to kind of add into the end of this video, and also film this intro video and just kind of tell you where I've been and what's been going on. It is just really hard for me to film with my partner in the house all of the time because of that level of, like, he's just in my space. Like, usually I get the house to myself and he's here. So he actually went out today. And the time together has been really nice, but we are both at the point where we just really want him to go back to work. I have done my own spiritual things, but if anyone is willing to do like a prayer or a little spell for him, it would be very meaningful. Even just leaving like a little branch of hope in the comments. And also, I know that for me personally, the Capricorn full and new moon in this season is just really hard for me. It's a really weird time. All of the things that I have been anxious about or had really big anxiety attacks about over the past 6 months, all of those things are happening right now. I'm busy. I'm, you know, in a preparing for things. I have no space to myself, and in a bit of a rough position with my partner laid off. But I just want to let everyone know, like, I will be okay. You don't have to send me things, anything like that. I mean, if you wanted to send me like a letter to my P.O. box, that would be nice. But I will be okay. It really is just kind of recognizing that anxiety and that stress isn't helping me at all. So today I'm going through and doing some spells that help me during hard times, and really what I kind of do when I feel out of control. And I filmed kind of some of this in the past, but which you'll see a lot of it is cooking, cleaning, money spells, but I'll probably do a little bit more of it today just to kind of get me back to where I want to be creatively. So yeah, enjoy the video. This is part catch-up vlog and part the spells I do when it gets hard. Hello friends, it's been a fucking minute. How y'all doing? Welcome to Magical Cooking with Frankie. This is gonna be part of a bigger vlog, but I always talk so much about food and like nurturing and like ancestral food, and I never show it, so I figured it'd be a good chance to do so. Also, look at these sizes, these tomato differences. What the f? So today I'm making pasta salad. This is for abundance, but also for success with something. Whoa, all my tomatoes went rolling. This is also a really good summer dish because it is really delicious and there's not a lot of cooking that has to go in. So if you don't have AC in your house like me, you don't have to be as concerned with that heat that the oven's gonna give off. It's also where I tend to make more kind of like summery things. So we're starting off with some yellow bell peppers, tomatoes, cucumbers, some passata, prosciutto, a little bit of parm. So I'm choosing a lot of these for their accessibility, but I'm also choosing them because I like to incorporate a little bit of abundance magic and success magic into my pasta salads. Tomatoes for me very heavily signify that kind of abundance and that success in all things. I don't know why specifically tomatoes do it for me. I don't know if there's a lot of historic association with that, but that's just how I associate them. I also like to choose dried meats for their flavor and for their just like the fact that they're readily available. These are foods to me that recognize that kind of really represent always having something and always having access to things, and also maybe having a little bit of more. That fresh vegetable effect really kind of brings in that abundance and success. We're also going to add some canned olives. Olives, as Mary Beth Bonfiglio says, is one of those holy trinity herbs. Plants, it is something that is really sustaining alongside like vine, wine, and wheat in the Mediterranean region. So there's a little bit of ancestor stuff there. This of course is also going to have olive oil in it, which that olive oil is really the staple for the abundance working and the success working that I like to do with it. My camera is probably going to die sometime pretty soon. That's okay though. I will probably switch cameras if need be, so you guys can still see this process, or you'll see a bit of it once it's done. I'll probably may or may not use like my phone or something to talk about the incantations, but I'll pop back in and kind of talk through the specific intentions I do while making this and all that good stuff. So my camera died and my partner came home, so I wasn't able to finish up that pasta salad segment, but I'll talk a little about it now so you have some things. It is all eaten. I ate all of it. So the entire kind of concept is to bless the salt before it goes in, bless the olive oil before it goes in, and bless it with a very specific kind of, this is for success. And so the good news is after we ingested that and with a little bit of like a working, it went well. So I'm not saying anything until things like until it happens, you know, but we are approved for a new animal. I'm not saying anything. Also mate, danger needle. I also wanted to share a little bit of the like process I did. I made a sigil for approval. This is it. And during the kind of process of asking for approval, I put this under my phone. You can kind of see, this is like the process. It took up like several sheets of paper. I included some numbers. And so this sigil I'm going to continue to work because there is a part of it that it is like longer term rather than short term, but the short term aspect has come to pass. So this is it. I'm not saying specifically what it's for because that kind of will tell you guys more about it. I anointed it with a little bit of Our Lady Untie of Knots as well. Also, the battery for this camera may need to be replaced because it's already dead. I have barely used this. That's okay. But the kind of segment that I wanted to include with the pasta salad is if you're interested in hearing me talk more about food as medicine and food as healing, you should come to the Body as Sanctuary July Skillshare for what I'm like in Seagrave Apothecary's July Skillshare, and I'm talking about like food as medicine, food as ancestral connection and healing, and all these things in my experience as like a celiac, a chronically ill person with food. I'll drop the link down below, but it's only $35 for attendance, and so many amazing people are going to be talking, plus you'll get to hear me share a few recipes, and it will be lots of fun. And it's definitely very food centric and kind of body as sanctuary nurturing, this kind of food as medicine aspect, but also food as ancestral connection. So if you're interested in me talking more about that kind of aspect of my practice, you should come to the Body as Sanctuary July Skillshare. It's on July 27th, and the link is down below. So I just got back from Olivia's. She's going through a bunch of her stuff because she has to get rid of, so I have bench. So I got a bunch of stuff that, like a box of things. So I got a box of stuff that I'm gonna show you guys. So this is like a book stand that I'm excited for. You just like prop it up and it can hold your book. And I'm like kind of into it. I kind of want to use it in the kitchen so I can read while I cook. So, and then I got a few books, really only 2 books from her. I got Sterling Moon Talking to Spirits because I can't believe I don't have a copy yet, and The Sacrifice, which is the same person who wrote Bone Witch. I got these ceramic tiles that I'm going to use as coasters because they're cute. A bunch of jars and stuff. I got some wraparound pants that I'm going to try on for you guys. A lot of the things I got were like, I got some herbs, I got some jars, I got a wooden bowl that I'm going to use on my ancestor altar. I got a thing of twine that I'm just going to use. Another coaster. This one has a moth on it. So she was getting rid of all of this, by the way. So this is like Colorado Western wildflowers that I'm going to try and seed in the yard. I got a wine glass because I don't have one. I drink so much wine and I don't have a wine glass, okay? That's nuts. Candle, more jars. I'm trying to get to the thing that I'm most excited about. 2 like rectangular silver trays for candle workings. These are cute for like smaller workings, I think. Another jar. This is for like a little crochet loop earplug type of deal. And so the thing that I'm most excited for, oh I forgot, rosemary. The thing that I'm most excited for is this. You're shitting me right now. So I kind of want to hang this over my altar area or use this in lieu of like the little thing that I have now. It has little drawers. Because the other thing that I have now has more space in my money altar in it, but if I get rid of that and use this instead, it's great. Comes with a bunch of jars that Olivia just was getting rid of. These like cute little things, which is great because I use so many like powders. There's also some firewall protection here. I use so many powders and herbs so frequently, and I'm always like grabbing a bunch of stuff from everywhere. So I think I'm gonna set this up today and take you guys with me. It's a little dusty. That's okay. So I have to see like how it sits over there. If I want it to hang out, I have to super glue this on. It has little like things in it, and that goes here. It's a little wonky, but she's got the spirit. Hold on. Ow. Already a blood sacrifice. Okay, so it's supposed to go right here. It's just kind of weird to like fit these nails in. The nails don't really fit in. That's the problem. So I'm thinking I'm gonna pull the nails out and super glue it on, or I just kind of hang it. I like the idea of freeing up that kind of altar space and using this instead of the little thing I have now. So I'm actually gonna leave this out. I'm just gonna set this down on the ground. And I'm gonna change into these wrap pants that Olivia gave me that I'm really into. These have to go to the bookshelf. I'm gonna like slowly sort through everything. This I'm keeping out because I'm gonna drink wine out of it. So so funny because I was like filming another video. I needed twine, so now I can do this. And I have a candle, so I'll probably make this one video and just include it in the vlog. But so I'm gonna put these pants on. Give me 1 minute. Okay, so they're like a little short on me, but not short enough that I wasn't gonna take them, you know? So, plus they make, to my knowledge, they probably make my ass look really good. Yeah, they're a little short, but they're like cute. It's like comfy pants. So this is what they look like, and they have like these slits down the side, so they seem really nice for summer. And they're like go up to like here, so very flowy. But yeah, I'll probably just change my shirt and wear these for the rest of the day, so give me 1 minute. Right. Whoa, Nelly. Okay, so I have so much stupid like stuff in here. And the thing is, I rarely ever go in to here. Just a bunch of saint medals and things are in here. This is just a bunch of like palm crosses. A rosary that was made for me. Oh, it's my St. Expedite rosary. I literally forgot I had this. This needs to go on his altar. 2 little bags of Saturn powder and incense. So many palm crosses. Even though, like, what did I do this for? It was my road opener oil, which is no longer in stock. Success oil. And this can be thrown out because there's something rancid in it. So now I just have this. Yeah, this looks like, I really like how this looks. I have to figure out how to attach this. So let's go look for some super glue, I guess. Okay, so I had the idea to transplant some of my most used ingredients into these jars, and like it's turning out really well. Because once I like clear all of this stuff off a little bit, it'll just have this in the background, and I still have room for all my stuff. So I think the other thing I'm gonna move is this, which is like so cute, and I love using it for smoke cleansing, but I don't use it enough for it to be on the altar. I usually use my cauldron, so I'm gonna grab that. Another thing I'm realizing that all my carving tools are like really nasty, like they look really gross. So I'm actually gonna wash them, which I don't usually do, but they're all like oily and waxy, so I'm gonna do my best with a little Dawn dish soap to kind of get them in a better place. So my partner just got laid off. it's okay. He talked to the like business guys and stuff and said that they said that they could get him working again by next week because he's union, so he like they're just gonna find them other work. But on my end, that means it's time for an open road / successful job working. So we're gonna do that together. I'm gonna talk you through kind of how I do it, and we'll just kind of have some fun with it. It is the perfect opportunity to utilize one of these cute little trays I got from Olivia. So automatically, some of my favorite things in like an open roads job working, we have the lentils. I have a little bit of a resurrection fern here that I'll probably take some of. I'm gonna pull from my own, I have my money bowl here, some $20 bills, some bay leaves, which I'll pull. These are all lucky pennies, so I'm gonna take one of those. There's a Wheel of Fortune thing in here too, some nutmeg. I'll take a little bit of clover. So this is like a joint. I have to redo this as well. So this is like a joint working. So I have these green Mithras candles I'm going to use. This is my road opener oil that I make. I don't have it in the shop anymore. A little bit of Our Lady of Tie of Knots. I have some St. John's Blessing spray that I'm going to use to place on the candle. Some lentils, some oils. I'm going to use a little bit of Three Kings salt and some St. John's wort. So there's kind of a twofold part to this. There's getting him a job and also at the same time working, opening the roads for a job to come. And so I want to be very specific in what kind of job it is and how it comes to him. So for that, I'm going to write a petition and put it under the piece of paper. I'll probably, like I said, dress 2 candles similarly. I like to use the Porta dei Soldi candles for my money bowl. And so that before we do anything, I like to divine on stuff. So I'm going to use the Scopa deck. And this is going to give me a time estimate, as well as kind of what the next couple of days, couple of weeks are going to look like. Okay, so pulled 2 rays. I'm not as concerned as I was before. These are all about victory. I do still like to finish out the reading, just in case anything else comes up. Okay, already this reading just makes me feel a lot better. I'm not super concerned about this. I think if I do the working, this is gonna go better than if I don't. So I am gonna use the materials to do that. I got this. So I'm starting off with, this is magnetism water made by the Death Witch and Moonlit Lavender. St. John's Blessing spray. That shit going crazy. I definitely like overdressed it a little. I'm just gonna let it go. Yeah, it'll be fine. Just spilled Attract Abundance oil all over my body. So the last thing I'm gonna add out is I forgot I had some dust of the Quicken Foot and Kitchen Toad. I'm gonna light this protection candle. I usually like to light it during any sort of working that I do. So the other thing I have to do today is I don't know if you can tell, but I've been trying makeup because the pole showcase is tomorrow. I am so spooked, and in a good way, you know, like today I have basically been resting since Tuesday because my shoulder started acting up, and I'm like, I'm giving you like 4 days to pull it together. So we gotta pack. So some things that go into my pole bag, I have my sticky knee pads, my heels. They still have their things on. I'm a little worried about how much dry hands I have left. It's not a lot, but I think it's enough to get me through the showcase. And then if I don't have any, I can always ask and see if other people have some. I have this is tape, costume tape, that I'm gonna use to tape my costume. I'm gonna take out the other knee pads because last year I like lost a knee pad magically. So I'm very hesitant to bring anything that I don't absolutely need. Trail mix, stay in the bag. We have three different types of lip balm, just in case. So the things that I really want to put in here that need to go in here are shoes, makeup, secret tape. I'm gonna have to bring a change of underwear and a bra because I'm not gonna want to stay in my costume all day. I know that the pants I'm wearing are these are the wrap pants that Olivia gave me, and I just feel like they're really easy to take on and off, and they're not gonna show my costume. So these are staying out. The only problem is I have no idea what t-shirt I'm wearing. I could go for like a giant Harley Davidson, or I can wear something like, I just need something that's not gonna show my costume. So I'm thinking about what that's gonna look like. I'm gonna want a change of socks because my socks are gonna be really sweaty if I continue to wear socks. Right now I'm gonna pull everything I need costume-wise. Oh God, this is wet still. All right, I gotta do another dry one. Well, I'm glad I checked that now because you don't want to dance in a wet costume. So other things that I need to pack are my makeup bag. I'll have my water bottle. I'm gonna bring more snacks because I don't know how I'm eating yet. So in terms of makeup, so I have like this makeup bag that I've been using. This is I got a new concealer today because the problem is I'm tan. I have a summer color. This is blush. This is another thing of the same lipstick just in case I lose it. So I'm taking out like rings and stuff. I'm not gonna be using that. I have to take my corner off. I'm not gonna be dancing with it on. It's just not a decision I wanna do. But I think I am gonna try to wear like a little bit of a gold chain. I'm doing this now because I know I'm not gonna do it tomorrow. Deodorant, really important. So the gold chain in question is just this. I was going to get like a collar and I decided against it. So I want to have enough room to kind of breathe and move. And I'm struggling so hard to get this clipped. Hello. If I decide against wearing this, I'll take it off tomorrow. But I do really like how it looks. So lipstick, concealer, beauty blender, deodorant, blush. The other thing is I haven't decided what earrings I'm wearing. I kind of want to take the hoops out of these and switch these hoops around because I think that's going to be the best option. I don't want to be, so here's the thing, it's like I'm not trying to break anything. I'm not trying to break anything, and I'm also not really trying to like distract that much from the routine with my jewelry. So this jewelry I'm wearing gold because it matches with my costume. So the other thing is I haven't decided what kind of makeup I'm doing, so I'm gonna do that with you guys. And I think the reason why I haven't been doing as much casting, like like spell work or stuff like that is genuinely because of this showcase. Like I have had, and like I'm not even like dancing every day. And Olivia and I have talked about this because we got haircuts, but like it genuinely just takes so much creative energy to prepare for the showcase. And even the day before, even though I'm on rest and I'm not allowed to do anything, literally my pole teacher was like, don't do anything on Friday. And I go, okay, I won't. It still takes up all that energy to just prepare and mentally prepare to be in front of a bunch of people performing. It's a lot of anxiety, especially if, like me, it's your first solo. And I don't know if it ever gets better. So I have mascara. So what I'm not doing today is I'm not putting mascara on, but I am gonna be testing kind of what kind of look I want to do. And I'm gonna probably take you guys into the office for that because it's so much work to just stand in the bathroom. So here's the thing about the pole. Oh, hello. Here's the thing about this showcase too, is the makeup I want it to be bold, but I don't want it to be so bold that it's like taking away from me. I think that when we are kind of talking, I think I'm gonna do a smoky eye just because it's easiest. And as I'm doing this, I'm also considering like colors. Actually, I have a mirror here, I should use the mirror. I'm considering colors that I want and they're gonna complement things, but also a little bit of glamour magic. So we're testing makeup today. I may do 2 different eyes, see which one I like better. That's what I do with the concealer. I'm wearing 2 different concealers right now. You can't tell. So that's the thing, is like, I saw people talk about this before, but being like olive toned or like having more olive undertones, even if they're light, I can get away with wearing warm or cool. This side's cool, this side's warm, and it kind of looks the same. I did end up liking this one more because it matches my color more. It's like slightly darker. It looks a little more natural. So we have 2 different eyes, but I'm keeping it the same. What I really like to do, and what I sometimes do, is instead of wearing actual eyeliner, I use the kind of darkest shade that I have to make eyeliner. Is this too tight? I think it's fine. I think this is gonna be a cute addition. I may have to make it a little tighter, but we'll see. I gotta remember. Here's also why I'm doing this, because I gotta remember how to do makeup. I don't do makeup often. So I'm like looking at these colors and I'm like, what am I doing? So I'm gonna do 1 eye with red and 1 eye with like tan tones. Hold on. I don't know if am I using the right brush? Yeah. So 1 eye with red and 1 eye with tan. And then I'm not gonna put my costume on. So the other thing that I didn't think about is wearing, I like that so far. Just needs to be blended out a bit more. The thing that I didn't consider wearing black is that my sweat is there. Here's the thing, is smoky eyes are relatively easy to do. So, and the other thing to keep in mind is I'm gonna be on stage, so I'm gonna be very washed out. So the darker the better, and you're not gonna notice like tiny little details that I am noticing. I think I gotta do a full look. Okay, so then I'm going in with a darker brown on this side. This is more of a cooler tone. So I think this side is more dramatic, if I'm being honest. I think it's a bit more like, you will see it from far away. You can see this, but it's less intense. And so the thing I'm trying to keep in mind is that I'm gonna get washed out on stage. So it may be better to go darker than like this cute, like I would wear this on a day-to-day. This it shows a bit more of my eye and helps my eye pop out quite a bit. And that's not even a lot of it, so that's just a little. The other thing is I gotta blend this. Another thing you always have to pack for a showcase, Q-tips. Q-tips, bring Q-tips. The other thing is I'm testing how long this is gonna last in sweating, because we're about to hit heat of the day. So we're gonna see which one looks better after sweating in it. This is literally like my thinking process for most things. So the thing with the red too is I feel like I'm noticing more kind of differences, at least differences on like how dark it is or how light it is in certain areas. I don't know if you can tell, but I feel like on camera, certain areas look darker, certain areas look lighter. So I also feel like this is better for like the kind of dance I'm doing. It's a little more dramatic. I could technically go a little darker in here. I think I like that darker color a little more. I don't know, maybe I'll just go like that. I don't know which one looks better. I like when people just tell me what to do in terms of makeup. It's like, I don't know what I'm doing. I think that I like how this is blending out more. It looks a little moodier. This looks a little sexier though. Trying to make this decision is so fucking hard. So the other thing I like to do is I like to go in with some glitter. I think we're gonna go this one. Yeah, I think this is the one that's gonna win. When we're talking like show stuff, I think the more dramatic is actually the way to go. Just see me sitting here like this for a while. I like how that looks more than I like this one. This one I feel like matches and kind of looks like my eye is just dark. This one looks dark, but there's a little bit of nuance. And then I always like to put a little bit of the glitter, whatever I used, in my eye. And sometimes under the waterline. So here's the hard part. I gotta do eyeliner. So I think wing-wise, I want a little more drama. Big wing. It's okay, we're just practicing, but like, nuts! My least favorite part is coloring this in. It's not gonna look like this tomorrow. You know, like this is an example, but I like the drama of it. So I do think I am gonna go a little bigger than I normally would. Let's try a smaller one on this side. That's not smaller, but it's fine. Okay, so I do like the length. I like it tilted up like this, so I usually just stamp. I like that tilt, but I think I'm gonna make it a little less thick. But yeah, that's like kind of my packing process, and I'll try, I look ridiculous, but it's fine. I'm gonna try and vlog tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna leave this on for maybe, I mean, here's the thing is like, I don't have a choice. I don't have much eyeliner. Also, like, this is not noticeable of a change. You know, it's not that bad. So I gotta finish packing my bag. And I'll be vlogging quite a bit tomorrow, hopefully. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. Showcase day. I'm a little stressed, but I look cute. I'm gonna clean it up a little bit, but I do like how this looks. Get in there with a little bit of glitter. Not the cleanest look I've ever done, but it'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. This is my least favorite part. Do these wings look alright? That one's a little wonky. This one? Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna be on stage. I just am like, I think that's a little better. What do you look? What do you think? Yeah. Okay, cool. For crafts. That's good.
I do. Okay.
This is what we're using. They call her resourceful.
Hey, you are resourceful. He's a guy. He's a boy.
He's a little man. He's just a guy. He doesn't know what's going on. Honey, he has no clue.
Oh my god, I look crazy.
Yeah!
So the goal too is that as I get more sweaty, it'll run a little. Because that looks really good when it happens. I'm gonna look like a little whore on stage. Stop laughing at me.
Yes.
I shouldn't have to wear mascara. That's the one thing I really, really don't like. It makes my eyes feel funny. Do you always do your makeup this crazy when you perform?
Yeah.
No wonder
if I'm going dark on stage, I'm going dark.
I look like I'm a clown.
That's the point.
Are you telling me to go darker?
I mean, I would, but you don't have to.
Oh, I'm not going to.
Oh, good.
I did my makeup like mostly like this last time, and all the pictures turned out great. I gotta get
Being a judgy little Virgo.
I know you are. And I fall prey to it every time.
You do. And I love it.
My nose isn't shiny. What am I even doing? I'm gonna put mascara on. I hate it here. Day after showcase day, I am pooped. I am sore. Didn't know I could be this sore. I am wearing a shirt that I love and comfy pants, and we are going to our local gluten-free bakery so I can get a snack. I'm very excited because they have gluten-free and dairy-free options, and it's like one of my favorite places. Because they have biscotti. The Italian in me was very pleased. And then from there, the rest of the day is a chill day. Except for us having to move a couch, the armchair. Yeah, move an armchair to prepare for the new baby, which no one is gonna know who it is until you meet her. Shut up, Ethan. She's not ours yet, so I don't want to talk about her on camera until like she's ours, because I don't want like because we're rehoming her. I don't want to like be weird. And here's the picture, you know, like you'll see her when she's in our house. Plus, I don't want no evil eye, okay? I don't want anyone to jinx it. I'm a little congested because I caved after my performance and got something with dairy in it, and it makes me congested and sick. But it was fucking worth it. It was delicious. There's definitely gonna be some film that I'm grabbing from like Olivia, because I didn't film it all. I'm gonna grab some film from Olivia. And hopefully you'll get to see, I probably will post my full routine. We'll see how it goes. But for now, bakery. I wanted to, for a while, make like a herbal hanger or anything along those lines, and I have this like big stick, this big stick, and
and some pretty decent cord, and I have like piles of herbs that are already dried and then some flowers I want to dry. So I'm just gonna try to make a hanger, like a herb drying hanger. And I've been wanting to do this for quite a while, so I'm feeling pretty optimistic. I actually saved this stick specifically for this purpose. Kind of was thinking about making this a like DIY thing for another YouTube video, but I decided against it. Not like for any particular reason, just because I wanted to. So here's how it's gonna hang.